So the No Man's Land build-off has concluded, and we got a total of 5 submissions. I'll be honest, I was thinking we might get a lot more, but I have to tell you, 5 we got are absolutely outstanding, and I think everyone is going to agree that everybody did a great job with the work. So before we look at any one individual submission, I wanted to once again summarize the contest, how it was all set up, and just take a quick look around No Man's Land, just raw, unaltered, unedited, just how it is when you download it from Giants Mod Hub. So when you download No Man's Land, you basically have a raw map. There isn't really much going on here. We've got a store, we've got an animal sell point, and we have one buy point here at the store, and we can buy some bulk goods also at the store at the spout. This is the map boundary, and you have No Man's Land. PDA itself, well, consisted of 60 square grid. All of these are the same size, $65,000 a piece. One sell point. Got a few vehicles and a little bit of a starter farm way off in the distance. Again, let's talk about the contest. The contest involved using No Man's Land version build 1.3.0.1, the most recent version out on the Mod Hub. It involved the player taking that base map, using only the mods included in the map or the mods found on the Giants Mod Hub to build out a map of their very own. The map is to include multiple farms, multiple sell points, decorations, and basically go hog wild. Now, the only mod that was allowed outside of No Man's Land and the Giants Mod Hub was the Place Anywhere mod from the script author's GitHub page. So aside from that, the mod authors, or the contestants, I should say, were required to submit a save game, not the map. They were required to submit the save game and a mod list of the mods they used to make the map. I took that save game, put it into my game, took the mod list, downloaded every single mod that was on the mod list. Let me tell you, we've got some submissions with as few as about 50 mods, and we have some submissions that have up to 250 mods. So that took a little bit of time to get all of that downloaded, compiled, put together. Thankfully, there were a fair bit of overlap mods that multiple people used the same mod. So in the end, we had about 5 gigs of mods that we had to download and take a look at. We had basically celebrity judging, if you will. I'm judging the maps. Alien Jim, the map author of No Man's Land, is judging the maps, as well as Raznik, who built out quite a farm using his Let's Build series on No Man's Land, and also did a rather long and extensive multiplayer series on No Man's Land, where multiple players built out farms, and basically they ended up building out an entire map, including towns, sell points, all kinds of areas of interest. And I have to say, his Let's Build and multiplayer series, they were basically the inspiration of this build-off competition. So where does it stand now? Well, now we're going to do kind of map tours of the 5 entrants. I'm going to try to do each tour about the same. And then you, as viewers, are going to have a vote to who wins. So the judges are going to be judging the entrants upon our own criteria. And then you're going to basically take your own criteria and rate each map. You're going to vote for the map that you think should be the winner. In YouTube polls, I don't think you have the option of really ranking things and picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to vote for your winner. Map with the most votes is going to get some bonus points once we tabulate up all the judges' point values. And what is its store? Well, first place is going to get either a $40 Steam gift card or the Platinum expansion from Steam. Second and third place, we'll get the Alpine Farming Expansion. Fourth and fifth place, well, guys, I guess you just get the honor of knowing that you participated, and I'm sure you had an absolute blast making out your map. So without further ado, take a look at the submissions. Hey everybody, and welcome back to our fifth and final map that we're going to take a look at here today on the No Man's Land Buildoff. This is a map submission by P. Last one we're going to take a look at, and again, the order that we looked at these is simply based on alphabetical order. They are in no way in order of how I feel the maps should be related or voted. In alphabetical order based on the name of the entrant. Let's take a look at the PDA and see what's been done here to No Man's Land. Got lots of hotspots going on. Cycle this over and see if we've got some fields maybe that just aren't defined. We have a few fields, not a lot of fields, but we do have a few fields defined here around the map. Zoom in and check out the farms. So we've got a farmhouse here. We've got chickens, cows, sheep, and pigs. More pigs down here. Chickens. 2 chicken coops, it looks like. It's hard to tell when they get so close. Cow pasture here. Horses. And more sheep. Map is the second submission that does make use of global company. We're going to take a look at the global company stuff here in a minute. We've got sell points. We've got the Agraz land trade, biogas plant, the dairy, the garden center, industrial selling station, local inn, milkland, slurry yard, spinnery, and vehicle grain shop. Slide over here, we do have 2 sell points for our eggs, 3 for wool, and 4 for milk. Good to see that we've got sell points for the various animal byproducts that we have animal areas for. And we do have onions on the map, so that must be part of global company. We do have some animals, so we do have some horses in our horse area. Left control, is it? Yep. So we've got bale store for round straw bales. We've got a dryer of some sort, dryers, fermenting silos, onion greenhouse, potato greenhouses, and that appears to be all of the global company items. Go ahead and get some altitude. Take a look at the map. We're at the save game. Got some open cow pastures here. Are some of the dryers, hay dryers. Open pasture there. Got the open pasture for the sheep and the pigs. This is a corn sell point. Buy corn from there. Okay. Off in the distance, we've got a windmill. And we've got a cell tower, microwave tower. Off in the distance. Make our way in this general direction. We've got some. Oh, this is where the original farm is. The logs are here. That's where the original farm is on No Man's Land. So that gives you a little bit of a frame of reference as to where things are on this particular mission. particular submission does have some equipment staged around the map also. If this is pig area, another open pig area, silo complex. Big old harvester header there. Storage. Vent farm. It looks like this submission is a vent farm. Industrial area here. What is this? Case. Mouser. So this is kind of like a case dealership. Okay. Area there. Got chickens. Chicken farm here. Coops. Silo. Little farmhouse. Old fence. Large section of the map's been flattened. Vent and a cultivator has been staged over here. Our large cow farm, we've got some silage bunkers there. Big fields, we've got a silo complex. Cow barn. Looks to be the Lone Oak cow barn. Hill. Yep. Round. An interesting arrangement here of equipment and a farmhouse or decorative house. Trigger there. Placed forest over here. We've got our chickens. Case dealership. Got some, these are bee houses over here. Forested area, and then we've got the ruins. Army of bees. Ruins here. And who put a cell tower right in? Oh my gosh, that's a debacle. Terrible. Who would do that? Who would do that? Put a cell tower in the castle ruins. Here we've got kind of a garden center with greenhouses all set up. We've got other products set up here on display. I'll point at the garden center. Road end, we have road construction. Good way of ending the road on maps. Here we have our cow pasture. Farm. Up here on this ridge is a bit of a solar complex. Doing these pay out some amount of money per hour. We make our way over here around to the shop that's embedded in the map. playground. We've got parking lot. Road is. Cars have driven there. Detail. I assume these are kind of like apartments then? How they're intended. Move into residential area. Backyards galore, hedges. Sell point for logs. Got to be a man-made lake. I mean, where else would we have a rectangular lake at, right? So we've got a nice man-made lake here. Boats, rocks in the center. Sign here, is it anything? In. Our cell tower up. Man, we got lots of cell towers up here. Our apartment complexes up on the hill. Of course, we have the shop, animal buy point. Buy point here. Crop sell point. Oh, typical junkyard. Junkyard here, we've got some interesting details. We've got farm equipment, some old trucks, barrels. Then we've got, oh, this poor truck. Oh, this poor truck has been here for ages. We've got a tree literally growing up out of the middle of the truck. Poor old school bus. I mean, this is like, this must be where all the Ravenport trash came to live. Forest meadow. Wine area, riding ring, internal riding ring and everything. And everything. And that should be just about it, I believe. Looked at pretty much everything. So guys, that is it. That is the 5th and final submission. So I'm going to be posting a poll later today. So take a look at the YouTube channel in the community section for that poll. The way they'll be listed is basically No Man's Land Buildoff community vote, the title or something to that effect. And then we'll basically just list in alphabetical order again names of the entrants. Go back, check the videos if you want to get a refresher on what they all look like. And then vote for your favorite. At the end of the polling period, map or the submission with the highest votes will get an additional 25 bonus points. Submission with the second highest votes will get 15 additional bonus points. Third highest will get 10, and fourth get 5 bonus points. Those bonus points will be added to the judges' total scores of my scores, Raznik scores, and Alien Gym scores. And just as a final summary, the way we are going to be judging these is we're going to basically be looking for 3 things. Overall playability of the map. How well do we feel the player can move around the map and play on the map? Feel that there are certain gameplay elements that are just broken as a result of design of the map. Up to 25 points can be assigned on that. Up to 25 points can be assigned for the overall believability of the map. Can we believe that this would be a real place? How immersive does it feel? Do we get drawn in? This is a real place. Then the final 50 points will be based on non-gameplay related decorative elements around the map. For example, one of the decorative elements that I've just seen with this particular map has absolutely nothing to do with gameplay is we've got this path from appears to be a apartment complex. And we've got this path that winds its way down down this hill over here to this wooded region. See the path splits off here. Come over here to this lake area. So that would be one of the non-gameplay decorative elements of the map. Be a non-play decorative element, etc. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of Heat T's submission to No Man's Land Buildoff? Until next time, happy farming.